Well, look, sticking with the Mail, and Kanye is making headlines again, Nick. Kanye West. He's changed his name, hasn't he?
Yeah, well, sometimes he's called Ye now. But speaking of Trump, they've gone with Watch Out Trump. Kanye shares fresh hints he'll run for president again with snap of a 2024 baseball cap after blasting wokeness. So there's a picture on his Twitter, a black cap, just said 2024. And so, yes, he's potentially back. He's just done this brilliant interview with Tucker Carlson where he said he had an audience of one, and that's God. He said he was pro-life. He said the media's pursuing a godless agenda. All these absolutely brilliant truth bombs from Kanye. Of course, he just did the whatever you want to call it, stunt or launch where he had the White Lives Matter shirts, which we talked about, which was very interesting as well. And, yeah, so it looks like he could run again, although apparently he was having some trouble with Instagram. His Instagram still seemed to be up, but he had a tweet out saying that Zuckerberg had kicked him off Instagram, and he was showing him and Zuckerberg doing karaoke, saying, Zuck, what have you done to me? And bizarrely, that was retweeted by Dominic Cummings. So the world's just getting stranger and stranger. But they failed to cancel him. He points out here, this whole "yay is crazy" doesn't work. And that's the thing, any time you're bold and you come out in favour of Trump or you say something controversial, especially if you're black in America, you're not supposed to have those views, they say, oh, he's mentally ill. But it hasn't worked. He's back. And he also said an interesting thing, that Jared Kushner was not who he thought, and he said he didn't handle Trump well, which I think a lot of people agree with. So very interesting interview with Tucker Carlson. You should check that out. And, yeah, he may be back. Although he would take votes off Trump, I suppose. So that's the side that's not ideal. And I do want to say, actually, Toby, you predicted this the other day, didn't you?
I did.
You said, because they were there with the White Lives Matter tops, Candace Owens and Kanye West, and I just said it was a great gesture, and it was provocative, and it was great. But Toby said they're positioning themselves to run, and he was completely right.
Yes, it looks like he's quite serious about making a bid for the presidency in 2024, and Candace Owens might well be his running mate.
Who's a political commentator?
She's an African-American conservative political commentator, and quite outspoken. And
she wore the same T-shirt, White Lives Matter.
Exactly the same T-shirt. And I remember I had dinner with Candace when she was in London last year, and I said, so are you going to be Kanye West's vice presidential running mate? And she was like, are you kidding? He's going to be my vice presidential running mate. I'm running for president, so who knows?